Hello everybody, welcome to another Fallout 4 video. I'm going to be demonstrating a mod CVA. And if you don't know what that is, well, I'll show you. You may experience issues with mods, the usual disclaimer. So this is my mods, everything you see that's ticked is a mod I'm using currently. So where's CVA? These are environmental mods. I switch them off whenever I'm doing any building. As you simple seasons provides winter, autumn, or fall, as you call it in America, spring, and another version of spring with less grass, simple yellow, and there's also that simple overgrowth, which I think is related but sometimes conflicts with it. And USO are all building mods. It's another environmental mod. It improves water textures. Here we go. CVA, custom vanilla assets. So we'll go into that so you can see what it is. You can freeze that to read it at your leisure. There we go. Marvelous. And you can see I've got it active. There's a little tick there showing it's active. I'll load into a relevant game. One of the Minutemen type archaic rifles. I think based on a flintlock rifle from Georgian times, or the American War of Independence.
Don't worry, my ocular sensors are well suited for travel at night.
Jolly good. So here we are in a very different version of Sanctuary. I'll make a separate video explaining why I've done what I've done here, why it looks like a medieval castle. But I'm going to be covering it in foliage and detritus to soften the buildings into the environment, using CVA, of course. Because all these things I've built look a bit fresh and new, which belies the fact that I'm trying to create the look of things that are a couple of 100 years old at least. So to convey that sense of antiquity, I like to cover them in rubbish and plant matter. But as I said, I'll make another video about this place explaining why I've built a medieval looking castle at Sanctuary Hills. So to set up CVA so it works in your building, you need to find somewhere a bit of a flat surface, and then you start setting down the buttons. These are the buttons here. That's the master toggle. And where you find them, there you go, into your build mode. Come on, here we go. In specials, see that special on there, CVA toggle. So that's the master toggle. Then debris, then organics, signs, trees, pipes, and water. There's also a time toggle. I'll put it there, but I never use it. I'm a bit thick, a bit retarded in that regard. I don't really know what I'm doing with that sort of thing. And once you've switched one of these on, you get a sub-menu of toggles that you can find in build mode. So I'm going to be looking for the trees. So that's the primary toggle for the trees that opens up the rest of the menu, the rest of the toggles. So we go back into build mode. And decorations. And miscellaneous. And we got all this stuff we have to trawl through, which has got nothing to do with CVA. Ah, here we go. CVA billboards and signs. So that would go there among the billboards and signs. But I'm not going to be doing any of those. So, but you got what effects toggle, miscellaneous decor, organics. So that's organics 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I guess fourth one there. Trees. Fourth one there. Oh, maybe there's another one in the organics, I think. 3. I'll put that there anyway. So, in case I've miscounted. Now you activate them. So that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the same with the trees. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're back into the build menu again. A bit of a palaver. Build menu. Now you should start seeing stuff which you haven't seen before. Wonderful things. So there's the toggles. Up. Here we go. Some grass. This is CVA Organics 00. That's that first toggle there. And you see I can't do anything with it because the build button is not lit up. But I found if you go to something that does light up, like this, for instance, that's lit up. And then you go back, and suddenly that is now lit up, so you can put it down somewhere. Like that. And some fresh graves here, looking a bit too fresh. Some of them I'm trying to create the impression that they're not quite so fresh. So put in some plants. What else have we got? What's that again? Some roots with fungi. Fungi, fun with fungi. Let's stick some fungi on the trees. Placing stuff like this can be a bit tricky. I want these towers, these flanking turrets to look a bit older, so I want to cover them with some crap. Antique them. Give them a pattern of age. Here we go, some leaf litter. So where can I put that to make it look old? Right here, I think. Because leaves would blow around. And would settle in places where they can't really blow around any further. Or in wet weather they'd wash down the street and settle again and in nooks and crannies. Crawl out or fall out, baby. A doobie doobie doo. It's quite difficult when the ground rises and falls so much. So you can pretty much just go around doing this. You have endless amounts of fun antiquing your environment. dressing it. It's a bit like dressing a film set or something like that. Right, where else? I'm desperately crying out for some leaf litter. So where are we? We're still in the 00 organic toggle. Organics. Yeah, that'll be do for this one. Can move on. So you could drape some of these weird looking things on trees and so on, or the buildings. Maybe not that. Oh yes. To maintain the buildable quality. So various types of wood. Yes. Down by the water, perhaps. Reedy ponds. Oh, why is it gone off? It's on. It's still on. Ah, there we go. But it's not letting me do it for some reason. Have I run out of fertilizer or something that's required? Oh, I don't know. But anyway, you get the drift. You can see what the deal is with this. Try this one. It's not letting me do that. Oh well, that's probably enough of this video. You can see there's lots of trees and stuff, all kinds of stuff that you can be utilizing CVA for. Enormous trees and all sorts of stuff. Oh, that's an interesting tangle. Ghost images of the houses that I've destroyed appearing there in the background. every imaginable sort of thing. Big trees. Some shrubbery. Grasses. I should have really done this in daytime so you can see better, and so I can see better as well. So if you want to reinstate some of the trees and plants that you've previously deleted, then here you go. Some of these things are also available through USO or Unlocked Settlement Objects, a series of mods. We're on trees 01. You keep going to driftwood, stump, and trees. So you got green trees as well. Some of these nice, fresh-looking green plants. Here's some more leaf litter options. I think these are a lighter type of leaf litter. Because it raises the ground slightly. It was one of the things that annoys me about these corn plants is they quite often don't sit in the ground, but you can raise the ground with leaf litter, so they're not hovering anymore. Seaweed. So if you're doing work on, oh, there's some water effects. Sort of an oily pond. Well, maybe I'll put see if that'll fit down there in the castle. The oily pond. Nah, maybe not. And of course, with mods, you can delete some of these things as well. There's some examples of trees, organics too. Some trees with leaves on them. More shrubbery. I think I'll skip through all this. There's some horrendously very green grass. Looks a bit like astroturf. There's some hedges, but you also have these hedges in unlocked settlement objects, USO as well. As with these flowers. But not the seaweed. More trees. So I think it's a particular elm trees. That's a green version with green leaves, or it would have. More autumnal colours. That's a big tree. And some more trees. Here we go, some more ground cover. I think that's more seaweed, isn't it? Seaweed? Yes. Oh, there's a bit of shrubbery. These cars. I'm not really sure about that. Here we go. Some stuff I can apply to upstanding architecture. It's always worth rotating a thing to see what it looks like in the round. And immediately it looks older. The building is starting to fit better into the landscape. Quite a lengthy piece that, isn't it? Maybe on the keep itself. A castle keep. Very interesting. Let's leave our corner. And again, these are round surfaces. The sharp corner is not appropriate. This is really for a flat surface. Anyway, I better let you go. Thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful. So CVA. So like it if you liked it, a thumbs up to the video. And subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. It doesn't cost anything. And if you subscribe, you'll be able to find more of my videos or stuff in a similar vein. The YouTube algorithm will point in the direction of similar stuff. So thanks again for watching. Maybe catch you again in another video. Ta-ta for now. Cheerio. Ta-ta.